Have you ever stayed in a relationship long after the love was gone? Or clung to hope when deep down you knew it was over? Why is letting go so painful, even when holding on is hurting us more? Welcome back to the channel. I'm truly grateful to have you here today, because we are about to explore a topic that many face but few know how to handle with dignity: ending a relationship in a way that heals instead of destroys. We all crave love, connection, belonging. But what happens when a relationship no longer nourishes us? When it becomes a space of silence, resentment, or simply emotional distance? So many people ask, should I hold on for the kids? Should I wait for them to change? What if they come back later? But the better question is, can I leave without hate? Can I walk away without burning everything we once built? Let me start with a story. Shine and Owen were college sweethearts. They went through graduation, first jobs, financial struggle, all hand in hand. Their early years were marked by laughter, long conversations, and little rituals that made life sweet. As life moved on, Shine became career-focused, driven, forward-thinking. When remained laid back, resisting change. Slowly, their dreams diverged. They stopped talking. Inners became quiet. Exes became short. Love, once vibrant, faded into routine. One day, Shawn looked at him and said, "I love you, but I'm tired." When nodded silently, he wasn't surprised. And he said something unexpected. "Let's have one last dinner, just us. It's a farewell." At night, they didn't argue. They didn't cry. They just ordered their favorite dishes, shared soft laughter, remembered their first date. As they left the restaurant, Shawn whispered, "Thank you for everything, truly." That was their ending, not with screaming, but with grace. Not every goodbye needs to be a battlefield. Sometimes, the best way to honor love is to release it with kindness. Another story. Amy and Zay had been together for 3 years. In the beginning, he was attentive, romantic, constantly texting her, surprising her. But as time passed, he changed. He became distant, reply stuck hours. He no longer asked how her day went. When he confronted him, he'd say, "You're overthinking." Until one day, she saw a message on his phone from another woman, calling him baby. He didn't explode. She didn't confront. He packed her things, left a handwritten note. "I believed in you. I choose to believe in myself." He disappeared from his life, locked his number, deleted his photos. For weeks, she grieved. Then one day, she posted a photo smiling on a solo trip, with a caption, "Closure doesn't come from others. It comes from choosing peace." Sometimes, the most powerful goodbye is the one without explanation. You don't have to destroy someone to leave them. You don't have to prove they were wrong. You just have to choose yourself. Another story, this time about marriage. An and Kun were married for 10 years. They built a business together, raised a child, built a home. But success brought distance. They no longer spoke the same emotional language. An wanted to talk about the future. An was stuck in the past. Arguments became the norm. Their son started closing his door to avoid hearing fights. One evening, Yun sat down and said, "This is not the home I want our child to grow up in." They cried, together. And they made a decision not of bitterness, but of protection. They divorced. They didn't cut each other out. They co-parented with kindness. They kept communication respectful. Years later, their son said, "Thank you for teaching me that love doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes, it means leaving right." That's the lesson. Leaving isn't failure. It can be the most loving thing you do. But let's talk about why most people can't leave. They fear loneliness. Are afraid of being judged. They don't know who they are without that person. They hope things will go back to how they were. But here's the truth. Staying in a dead relationship doesn't keep you safe. It keeps you stuck. Relationship should never cost you your peace, or dignity, or joy. If every conversation feels like walking on eggshells, if you're constantly second-guessing your worth, if you're the only one trying, and maybe it's time to ask, is this love, or is this fear disguised as loyalty? Letting go isn't weak, it's sacred. It says, honor what we had, but I won't dishonor myself to keep it. I release you so I can return to myself. Here's what graceful endings look like. Saying thank you for the good times, not just resenting the bad. Even without vilifying the other person. Creating space for healing, not revenge. Choosing solitude over toxicity. And most important, forgiving yourself for holding on to lying. There is life after heartbreak. We'll laugh again. You will trust again. You will wake up one morning and feel the air taste different. And that's when you'll know you're free. Not because they came back. Not because someone you arrived. Not because you finally returned to you. Thank you for watching this video. If you've ever had to end something that once meant everything, I want to hear your story. How did you say goodbye? What helped you heal? Share in the comments. And if this message spoke to your soul, please like, subscribe, and share. There's someone out there right now who needs permission to walk away with grace.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.